Worldwide, every year over 2 billion tons of household waste are being produced. Only in a few countries that waste is sorted and reused. The majority of the world is still dumping their waste in landfills or just in uncontrolled dump sites. This waste is consisting of 50 to 70% organic material. In uncontrolled landfills, that waste turns anaerobic and starts producing methane. Methane being 25 times more toxic as a greenhouse gas than CO2, it produces the equivalent of 1 to 1.7 tons of carbon dioxide per each ton of waste. This makes the waste the second largest non-CO2 greenhouse gas producer in the world after the cow, for absolutely no reason at all, just a careless act of our society. On the other side, agriculture is suffering a dramatic loss of carbon worldwide. The United Nations are reporting a dramatic loss of soil and fertility due to erosion in all continents and almost all countries. But it is exactly that carbon that we need to make our agriculture fit for climate change, to boost their water holding capacity, to withstand droughts, which are now happening in almost every country every year. Rising agricultural soil by only 1% carbon will improve the water holding capacity of 1 hectare land by approximately 400 tons. So it is not only the answer to storing carbon, it is also the answer to protecting groundwater, returning fertilizer, and retaining fertility in agriculture. But why is it that people keep wasting their waste? It is simply the most convenient solution. Out of sight, out of mind. But what is the alternative? In many Annex I countries like Europe, various modern waste management solutions were developed. And developing countries always claim that these solutions are too expensive. But that is not true. The small engineering company Compost Systems from Austria has shown and proven that this can be solved, technically and financially. Mumbai, India is producing more than 7,000 tons of household waste per day. This waste was offloaded in uncontrolled dump sites until recently. But now we have a live demonstration plant taking 1,000 tons of household waste per day and turning it into value. In mechanical separation plant, the waste is split in different fractions. The oversized fraction is taken out and turned into a fuel for the cement industry, to substitute oil or coal. The organic fraction, containing most of the food waste, is going into a compost production plant. This plant is custom designed, Western technology plant, made to work in India. The technology prevents any sort of anaerobic condition and consequently stops any sort of methane emissions, while it optimizes the degradation of the organics to produce high-grade compost. The material is arriving on site by trucks and then moved by a loader into the treatment area. By controlled aeration, the microorganisms are supported to break down the organic fraction and turn it into what we call humus. After only 4 weeks in the process, the material can be screened and non-organic parts taken out. The organic fraction is taken to the maturation area for another few weeks of composting. After only 6 to 8 weeks, the material is going to the final screening and the compost is harvested. Packaged in bags, the compost is reaching high-quality standards and is sold locally to the garden and agri-industry. This is closing the loop of waste recycling, creating values, jobs, and has a significant positive impact on the environment as much as the local economy. And how much does it cost to do it properly? Well, in Mumbai, India, the municipality is paying the contractor $10 per ton of waste. The rest is all covered by earnings of the valuables. This process can also be combined with a biogas plant, producing CNG to drive cars. It can work in small or in large operations. Up to 7% of the national greenhouse gas is a result of poor waste management. It is totally unnecessary as a greenhouse gas emission. Stopping these emissions creates jobs, values and benefits for soil, groundwater and air pollution. We're now working with partner engineering companies, NGOs, governments, banks and other financial organizations to help countries and cities to sort out their waste. We're supporting to get financing for these plants and engineer them in a way so they can be operated locally. That is technically as much as financially.